today's notes. It's actually pretty easy. What we're talking about today is interior, exterior, and tangent angles in circles. Okay? So let's check it out. Interior, exterior, and tangent angles in circles. So, example 1. If I look at example 1, find the measure of the angles and the arcs of this circle. Okay, so I've got some information. Okay, I really do. So, I told you start at the middle, but there's no middle to start at, right? So let's start looking at the arcs. Okay, so it's 166. This one's 71. So what I can do right off the bat is I can find that angle there. I can find angle T. So angle T is a tangent angle, right? Here she is. And a tangent angle just simply equals half its arc, right? So if this is 166, half of 166 is probably 83, right? So that angle is 83. It's just half its arc, okay? Now, we'll go and just do just the opposite. Okay, angle R, or angle QRS, is a tangent angle, so it's going to be half its arc, so its arc is going to be 142. So its arc's got to be twice that, or 142. Here you go, Alexa. Got one for you. There you go. So now, if I want to find the last bit, I know in a circle there's 360 degrees, right? So I'm just going to find out what that last arc is. 360 minus my 142 plus my 166, right? I just want to go all the way around the circle. I want to do a 360, right? So I'm going to do a 360. I'm going to go that plus that. What's left over out of 360 goes right there. So, okay, let's see what I got. Okay, 360, subtract, turn on, come on. 360, subtract parentheses, 142 plus 166. So this angle, this arc is 52, right? So I've got all the arcs, and finally I can find this little angle here, which is RST. I find RST, which is half of 52 because it's an inscribed angle. Inscribed angles are half of the arc, so I go 52 divided by 2, and I get 26 degrees. Thumbs up? So all I'm doing is half, okay? If it's a tangent angle, it's half its arc. If it's a tangent angle, it's half its arc. If it's an inscribed angle, it's half of its arc, okay? And the way I got the 52, 360 degrees in a circle, right? Piece of cake. All right, let's take a look at example number 2. It says find the value of x. Well, that's an exterior angle, right? And according to my notes, to find an exterior angle, so I'm going to take the big arc minus the small arc and divide it by 2, right? So let's see here. The big arc, find angle x, the big arcs. So angle x is equal to 174. That's the big arc. Minus the small arc, which is the 98, divided by 2. Big arc, 174 minus small arc, 98 divided by 2. If I use my calculator, I'll go 174, subtract 98, divided by 2, and I get 38 degrees for angle x. It's pretty easy. Okay. How am I doing? Am I going too fast? Am I okay? How about example 3? Example 3 is an exterior angle. So, all right, my notes say big arc minus small arc divided by 2, but I don't have a big arc. But I bet I could figure it out, couldn't I? How could I find out what the big arc is? Exactly. Let's just go 360. Hi, Garrett. Minus 132. Let's see what I get. What's up? Megan. Okay. Okay. So let's go 360 minus 132. I get 228. That's not what I'm looking for, right? But that'll help me, okay? So again, I want to go big arc minus small arc divided by 2. So let's go for angle x. It's equal to 228 minus 132 divided by 2, okay? Use my calculator. Oh, let's see, 228 minus 132 divided by 2, and I get 48 degrees for angle X. How am I doing? Am I okay? Not going too fast? Morelli, am I doing good? Not too fast? Am I good? Not too fast? Okay. Okay, you ready for example 4? Nate, good? Okay, find the value of all the angles and arcs. Well, alright. If I take a look at this darn thing, let's see what I can get. Well, let's see. I know this. I'm going to make a little here. I know from here to here is 220 degrees. Okay, I know from here to here because it's going to be double the 110. Okay, I know all the way from here to here, that arc is 220 degrees. So let me subtract 160 from 220, right? And I get 60. So I know that this arc here's got to be 60. Okay, how did I do that? Well, I knew that the arc from A all the way around had to be twice as 110. Okay, so 220, right?
What about vertical angles?
You're way ahead of me. I like that. Okay.
What about, like, if that 60, that does, I don't get it.
Right. So that angle there, if I knew, but I don't know either one of them, right? But I could figure that out.
Would those arcs have been the same if the angles were going to be?
If that were at the center, yes. If that were the central angle, yes. But let's find out that angle. Let's find out what angle. In fact, let's find out what angle AED happens to equal. Okay. To find angle AED, it's interior, right? It's interior. So to do interior, I'm going to do my front arc plus my back arc divided by 2, right? So then let's do that. So I'm going to go my 60 plus my 48 divided by 2, okay? All right, let's do that. So 60 plus 48 divided by 2, I get 54 degrees. And I'll make that 54 also, okay? How am I doing?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does that make more sense? Okay. Now I can find this angle right there. I can find angle AEF, so the measure of angle AEF. Okay, so AEF's easy because I got a straight line, right? See the straight line? See the straight line? So subtract that from 180. Let's go 180 minus 54, right? Does that make sense? Straight line. I got 126 degrees. Okay? And that's 126 degrees. So I'm missing just one thing. Just missing one thing. That's arc AF. How am I going to do that? Yeah, subtract it from 360, right? So I mean, all the way around the circle, we'll do a 360, right? Do a rad 360. So to get arc AF, I'm just going to go 360 minus, let's see, my 60 plus my 160 plus my 48, right? If I go all the way around, all the arcs around the circle, let's see, 360 minus that 60 plus the 160 plus the 48, and I get an answer of 92 for that arc there. What do you think? It's really not that bad, is it? It's really pretty easy. It's crazy, though, all these relationships in a circle because it's a perfect figure. The only thing better is a sphere. Okay, turn the page. Morelli, are you still writing it down? I'll wait for you guys. You guys got it, Morelli? You just say, Mr. Davies, slow down. I can do that. You got it? Okay. Turn the page. All right, now. So, find the measure of all the angles and arcs. So, I got a little hint, LR. So, LR, all the way across this whole thing here. Use a highlighter. LR, this whole thing here is 100, okay? Well, let's see, what could I find? Well, I've got a little hint first. I'm going to find PR. I'm going to find arc PR. Okay, I'm going to find that one right there first, okay? How can I do that? Well, I know this. 26 is equal to this minus this divided by 2. Okay, I'll say it again. This angle, exterior angle, is equal to the 80 minus this arc divided by 2. So I'm going to set that up. Okay, I'm going to say that the 26 degrees is equal to my 80 minus this arc, PR, divided by 2. I mean, that's what I learned about exterior angles. I learned exterior angles are equal to big arc minus small r divided by 2. Okay, so I'm just going to do it backwards. I'm just going to solve for it, okay? So what's the first thing I should do to solve for this? Multiply by 2. I totally agree. Bring up the 2. I'm going to get a 52 equals an 80 minus PR. Great. Now what should I do? Yeah, minus the 80, agree. Minus the 80, minus 80. Let's see, 52 minus 80. Oops, 80. And I get an answer of negative 28. So negative 20 equals negative PR, but then obviously that's got to be 28, right? Okay, good. I'm going to put that in there. So PR is 28. All right. Okay. What else do I know? Do I know anything else? Oh, this 100. Let's go back to this 100, right? Let's go back to this 100. So if this whole thing is 100, right, then I can find LR. So LR is just going to be 100 degrees minus my 28, right? Okay, that's 72. All right. Okay, what else could I find?
LSR.
LSR. Let's find angle LSR, because that's going to be half of 100, right? So that's got to be 50, right? If this whole thing's 100, that angle is an inscribed angle. It's half. Okay, if that's 100, that's half of it, okay? Not going too fast? Okay, that's 100, that's got to be 50, okay? Can I find anything else? Angle N. How am I going to get angle N? I got a triangle, right? Okay, I can find angle N because I got a triangle. Okay, I like that. You guys see our triangle there in red? That's a bad looking line. Good golly. So let's find angle N. To find angle N, which is really SNP, angle SNP. Let's see, I'm going to go 180 because it's a triangle, minus my 50 plus my 26, right? See my red triangle? That plus that angle has to equal 180, right? Am I doing okay or am I going too fast? I'm going so fast, huh? That's 104, which means that's 104. Okay, how's that? Now what could I find maybe? Could I find anything else?
The other angles.
Yeah, I can find that angle there, right? Okay, I can subtract a 180 from that.
I didn't zoom in. I don't like that.
Once I start recording, I can't. I should have zoomed in earlier, Jade. I'm sorry. Okay, that's 76, and that's 76. Okay. Now what?
Oh, we still gotta find arcs ML and SR.
I don't know if I can. Don't know if I can. Might not be able to find these. I know together, add them together and divide by 2, I get 104. But I don't know if I can find them individually. I don't think there's enough information to get those. Doggone it. If I had a diameter or something else, I could do it, right? If that's all I can get. Darn it. That bums me out. I don't see any way to get it. Unless I'm missing something. You guys see anything?
Okay, I like it. Dude, why'd you put a 26 there?
26, right?
Right, move down. Right, no, left. Yeah, right there.
Oh, see my red triangle?
Oh, yeah, but it wouldn't that be? Oh, never mind. I thought it was a 28. Never mind.
No, I'm glad you asked that. Anytime you question what I'm doing is a good thing, right? Always is. I mean, do I ever make a mistake?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, don't answer that. Huh? Here's your homework, you guys.